Well, my son was in the United States Army. He was a corporal in the Army. He had been deployed twice. He was on his second deployment when he and four other members of his platoon were attacked by a suicide bomber while they were on a patrol. Scott was he was a young man that was loved by everybody that met him. I mean, it's the old Will Rogers saying, and he truly fitted. He never met a stranger. He loved people. When I found out about the Folds of Honor, that what it was doing for these children of these fallen heroes, it was a perfect fit, because we are working to improve the next generation, and I'm projecting my son into the future by helping these young kids. And so it was a perfect fit for me. First of all, when we came up with the concept for a golf tournament, we didn't put a lot of planning into it, but in about 3 months' time, thanks to the work of my committee, which I have 4 members on my committee, and they all have unique talents, but in about a 3 or 4 months period of time, we were able to put together a pretty awesome event the first year.
I'm one of the committee members here at the Scot McIntosh Memorial Tournament. It started off with just a bunch of friends who asked their friends if they were willing to participate in the tournament. And the first year we had about 70 or 80 players and did quite well. We've grown. This year I think we had 230 players, 238 players. We were probably planning 5 months in advance. Getting the right folks involved, calling sponsors, calling the business community, getting involved, and those folks stepped up unbelievably. A lot of us are in business, and we asked the folks that we know to partake in this, and they willingly partake. My role really was to get the folks that I knew through business and other things to step up to the plate, and they do. We don't want people to come here to play golf. We want them to be revived patriotically, and to remember those who gave them their lives for this country. We have different levels of sponsorship, Silver Star, Medal of Honor, and then we have corporate sponsors, I think $10,000. And we have seen a growth in the Medal of Honor sponsorships, in that the people are willing to spend $3,500 to come to a tournament like this, to have an experience. It's not golf, it's an experience. It comes from their heart. Everybody that partakes in this tournament is not here for golf. They're here because they want to honor the fallen.
As we progress to this level, you have to have a strong committee, and they have to be dedicated to the cause. And so I'm so fortunate to have a team of guys that have very unique talents to begin with, but are also willing to put a lot of time and effort. All of them have full-time jobs, they all have families, but they are committed to this cause. You have to remember, we have a unique situation here. We have my son, who is the reason we're all here, and that's a big part of it. But mostly it's just a lot of hard work by a very dedicated team of people that believe in the cause.
Today our primary focus was to introduce our scholarship recipients. We had 4 with us today. We wanted to introduce them to those who are making it possible. They give back. They're here supporting Alex McIntosh and the golf tournament that he has put on in his son's honor. And it is my honor and privilege to be here to be a part of these amazing people. I have met some amazing recipients today. Hope to keep in touch with them. On the golf course, the people around us were amazed to be able to put a face with a name, with the cause, to see what they're giving back to. It just makes an average person like myself, the stay-at-home soccer mom, honored and privileged to be able to give anything back to those who give so selflessly to us, and in the end make the ultimate sacrifice.
I love the United States of America more than my own life, and my son, I'm so proud of him, of his service. My dream is that we continue to run our tournament first and foremost to memorialize our heroes. And my hope is that we keep running successful events so that we can help as many of these families that need it. that we do not have any of these families left behind on the field of battle, like the Folds of Honor says. And that would be my hope and my dream.